y'all? It's Loren LoRosa. We are here at the Media Room, the 2025 BET Awards, and I got the family with me. We got Gillie, Wallo.
What's going on?
Come on? Tell the people what you have going on right now. I want to throw to you first because I've been following you for some time on social media. This is my first time meeting you in person, but I am so proud of you as a music artist, as a female music artist. It is so different for a rap woman to break through, and you have such a cult audience.
Thank you.
Talk to the people a bit about your music, where you are right now, and just being here at the awards with, Dad and Unc.
The whole process has been really fun. I'm working on dropping my debut album in July called Rain on My Parade, and I'm dropping a fire single next week with my brother Hitmaker called Bad Luck.
So when you talk about working on your debut album, is it a little bit more nerve-wracking than just dropping songs and kind of filling out your audience, putting together that actual project? Is it pressure?
I feel like it's really been fun more than anything. When I first started dropping music, I dropped 2 EPs in the alternative and R&B realm. So I feel like that's helped me to gauge really what my fans want to hear.
Yes. Well, let's talk about the alternative space, and then I'm going to take it out here to you guys, because also too what I love to see is the fact that they push you. Y'all are she don't even need promotion. Y'all are walking billboards for her everywhere that you guys are, even if she's not there. But being in the alternative space also too, as a black female artist, people are, I don't even think they're understanding it, but they're trying to now. Do you feel that turning point of people understanding what you're doing, your aesthetic, your music, how you appeal to your audience?
Absolutely. As I've been building my catalog and really showcasing my art and what I'm about, absolutely. I feel like it's translating really well. I feel like all the feedback I've been getting is super, super positive.
And how do you know, as you're building as an artist, that alternative is your lane of things? Did you start as an alternative artist, or did it grow into that?
What I consider alternative is anything that's different. So I don't really like to box myself in a category of, I'm doing pop, or I'm doing R&B, or I'm doing a little bit of rap. I just kind of like to just really vibe out, and just whatever sounds good and works for me, works for me.
Got you. Now, Gillie, Wallo, congratulations.
Thank you.
On everything always.
Congratulations to you. I see your podcast. You got a million streams, million downloads like this. Congratulations to you. I watch everything. I mean, you court TV now. You
see me?
You everywhere.
How I'm doing? Because I heard you said I wasn't taking it serious.
Listen, man, I did. I'm gonna talk about that.
Yeah, because
we gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
I gotta make sure.
You.
I'm real strategic, and I understand. I understand deals. I understand who watching and who not.
Yeah.
So I understand social posts. So you got to be on point, because you never know who your next partner might be.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. If he said you wasn't taking it serious, you know what that showed me?
What?
He lit a spark up under you.
Oh, because when I heard that, I said, hold on, wait.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Wait,
don't post this. Post this.
Yeah. No, because I think for what I do, I think a lot of people don't understand that. I come from TMZ and I come from this journalist background, but I also do come from the world of the internet. And that's why, what you're doing, I'll be like, yo, she's so fire, because you have a way of appealing to your audience that a lot of artists aren't doing. I'm a journalist, but I'm doing it in a way that people don't even understand. People literally don't understand my trajectory. They don't understand the fact that I have a personality, but I care about the facts. I care about good conversation. So a little bit of it, I was like, why Wallo giving me the old head and hip hop talk that don't understand?
No. This is the whole thing. Now if anybody know, me and Gil understand culture of now and tomorrow. That's why we be destroying it out here.
Yes.
I'm giving it to you on a tip, I'm gonna give it to you more off of the offer here.
Yes.
But I understand you talking to the people that got the big money, the biggest money out here.
Yes.
Whereas though we know the deals, I understand what's important in the post and what's not, and it's sometimes you gotta keep the main thing.
I get you.
And that's the one that's really gonna take you to the next level.
Yeah.
Sometimes the other stuff on the side be cool, but it's that ain't why they gonna give you 10 million and 15 million.
Yes.
So that's what I'm more on, focus on that. The work is all that, but sometimes it be the extra stuff that be that's not necessary. Focus on this.
I get you.
Because it's going to get you that 10, that 15, that 12, that 8.5 million.
That 20.
Yes.
That 30, 40,
that 30
50.
to 40 to 50. I appreciate that, though.
Absolutely, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. This is a perfect example of when somebody say something about you that you don't really like, you don't really feel, you don't take it. Maybe you don't mess a relationship up because of that. You feel me? So I love the way that you handle it.
And I kept it in-house. I called the house.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think because I admire y'all, and I know when I first met Wallo, I was hosting Milano's fashion show. I think you were 3,000 followers on Instagram at that time.
Probably, I don't know.
It was, I didn't know who you were, and it was small, but like I'd heard the words that he was speaking at the fashion show, so I tapped in. I've known you because of music for a really long time, but I've watched y'all careers and different things that y'all have done, so I admire you guys. So when anything comes from y'all, even if it's not directed toward me, to anybody, I listen.
Right.
Because I'm trying to be here for a long time, not a short time, so I listen to y'all.
But I just want to commend you on that, because most people that definitely come from our culture, if you say something that they don't like, and it ain't even got to be something personal, it could just be something that they could do that better. I don't think they should do that.
Yeah.
They don't fuck with you for the rest of their life. I mean,
I was talking to her like on our way to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, he was.
We were talking about.
No, but I'm just giving an example.
Yeah, no,
of
they
how,
get emotional.
How she's not emotional. She understand business, and she understand that he could have his opinion, they could have their opinion, and we just keep moving on. You feel what I'm saying? So that was a great example that you set. You know what I'm saying? Because most people that come from our culture, if you say anything that they don't agree with, they done with you.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that person. Fuck that. They saying that.
And don't understand it might be beneficial.
They don't be mad at y'all though. They listen to y'all.
Yeah.
They be mad at y'all?
Some people.
Sometimes we say some raw. We get raw with people.
Yeah, my daughter be walking out sometimes.
I was about to say, no, I looked at her. I'm like, wait,
you see, she looked at you like.
I'm working on that though.
You working on it?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Is it different because it's dad and his uncle versus?
No, it's him. It ain't me.
I feel like maybe, it is also probably because it's dad, but also I feel like that comes with age.
Okay.
Just like learning.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you gotta give her some grace too.
I do, but if you a child and you understand that my mom, my dad, my grandmother, whoever got my best interests at heart,
yes,
I know
absolutely.
that they have my best interests at heart, then you know that everything that we are telling you is beneficial. It's never, because I don't get in the way of your art.
Right.
I don't get in the way of that.
Yeah.
I get in the way of paying for things in the protection.
Got you.
Oh, they trying to overcharge you. You think, and I'll still pay for it.
Right.
But you think that you should pay this amount for something when people out here is paying this amount? Mm-hmm. And then it's up to her to be like, yeah, okay. But most of the time she like, no, that don't make sense, Dad. I get you. That don't make sense to me. So when you understand that standpoint, that my cousin, my uncle, my mom, my dad, everybody that she got is in her corner.
Right.
Then it's kind of hard to really be beefing, like when you know everybody supports you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What is the biggest thing that you guys talk about that like you just always have to like agree to disagree because you're really strong on it on one side, you're really strong on the other side?
We don't really
have like.
I don't think we have that. I'm like the cool dad. I'm like the dad that's cool as shit till you fuck up. Then it's just like. Then you hate me for like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Then you.
With him, the biggest thing is just accountability. So we don't really like.
See, that's what it is.
That's a good lesson, especially to learn from dad though.
Yeah,
it's a really good
absolutely.
lesson. But how surreal is it for you, moving around with her as an artist and she's here and she's in the awards and everything that you guys are talking about and teaching, you're kind of getting to see her do, and you're like, man, that's my baby. Look at my baby.
Well, we talking about, somebody she's pretty much been good at anything she's tried to do.
Wow.
You know what I mean? We talk about somebody who's a college graduate. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's educated, somebody who I don't even think she got to be until she got to college. And then we was like, hey, what the hell's going on here? What you out there? You smoking them trees or something?
Enjoying college, Dad?
Yep. Wilding out.
What school did you graduate from?
Rutgers University in Camden.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? And then when she got the music started moving for her, it became a thing of like, I want to do this music thing now. I was like, what you mean? You don't want to do the school stuff no more? No, you're going to do the school stuff and you're going to do the music stuff. Mm-hmm. And she had her support. She graduated. She got a degree. And one thing me and Wallo appreciate about, if she wasn't family, is that she work hard. You don't got to put no battery in her back to work. You know what I mean? That's what's most impressive.
So what are the things that you're taking away from them? Like not even maybe directly, but when you see them handling their business with the podcast and everything that they have going on, what are the things that you're grabbing? You're being like, oh, okay, I'm holding on to that.
I admire how like they do their content. Like, they're very consistent. So it's stuff that I learned, like, from them and I see them do that I try to apply. And, yeah.
I love that because y'all are so consistent, like extremely consistent. You're doing a great job as well.
Thank you.
100%. But yeah, I want y'all to know I admire y'all so much. Wallo, Gillie, like, and you know I tell you all the time.
And you're doing your thing as well, baby, and keep going up. Like you said, your trajectory. Nobody could tell you what your trajectory is. You know what I mean? People tried to tell Wallo what his trajectory was, and they thought it was going to be him dying in a prison cell. And now he's the, you know, he's the cultural advisor at YouTube. Think about that.
Right.
He's a New York Times bestseller.
Mm-hmm.
And part
of
Reform.
One of the fastest growing clothing lines in the world.
Right.
We got one of the fastest growing artists out here for $1 million worth of game entertainment. And we really just trying to get New York, LA on so we could open up the doors and get some other kids a shot out here to chase their dreams and make their dreams come true. So, you know what I mean? Nobody could tell you what your trajectory is.
Y'all signed a label?
Yeah.
I'm the first artist.
Okay, I didn't know that it was on the actual label. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's fire. Y'all always doing stuff.
Oh, yeah, we're not playing.
We got to, baby. And the fact that you said, you know, about your trajectory, you're right. You could do it all out here.
Yes.
Because you're smart, you educated, you got a glow to you. You know what I mean? Most motherfuckers that got it, they ain't got it because they ain't got the glow. The look is the hook. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of glow, some type of shine to you. If you look dog, nigga, how I'ma take what you saying serious? So your trajectory, and it ain't none. You see everybody right here, we got a glow.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's
people.
the
And I'm like, I was
You
looked up and
dig?
I'm like, where do all these people come from?
Bruce Leroy glow, baby. You hear me?
You're not playing.
At all. Well, thank y'all.
Appreciate you.
Challenge
Thank you.
LL.
$1 million worth of game, The Breakfast Club, Loren
Breakfast
LoRosa,
Club.
New York, LA. We here.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.